Good morning, everybody. Look at Ace. Ace just looked up. Do you see Ace over here? Okay, so good morning, everybody. I am actually, I think, in Greer, South Carolina. I got to remember where the thing is over here, which I won't follow the rules. It's just the way it is. I'm in a hotel over here in Greer, South Carolina. Me and Ace, we just got up for good just a little bit ago. But earlier, Randy left for California from here. We were in Abbeville since Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We left last night, got some rooms over here at the hotel close to the airport. I'm not sure exactly where it was at last night, but I thought it was Greenville, South Carolina, but I'm pretty sure we're in Greer, South Carolina, because he had to take off from the Greenville, Spartanburg airport over here, okay? So let me just kind of give you an update on a few things. You know, it's a rough morning when your fake hair is having a bad hair day. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, I can't deal with it today, okay? Here's what's going on, and I'll let you know. And I got to find a toothbrush. No toothbrush, no toothpaste. I put a little bit of lip gloss on and a little bit of mascara, and it's a wreck, folks. I mean, it's rough out here. Okay, so anyway, it's rough out here in the tiny world. Ace and I are headed back to, Randy told me to go to Greenwood, because I'm not sure why. I just follow directions. I am terrible at driving directions. I get lost. I fall asleep driving. I don't know if I have some type of little bit of narcolepsy or whatever it is. But anyway, I'm just not very resilient on stuff like that, okay? I'm headed back to Greenwood, which is right beside of Abbeville. So I'm going to go to Greenwood, then I'm going to head to Abbeville, back to there. I have a meeting today with the mayor, with Trey, and with Blake. Blake is considered, I think he's the city planner. I think he is. And Randy and I met both of them last time that we were here, or last time that we were in Abbeville. And they couldn't meet us yesterday. They were supposed to meet both of us yesterday. But they weren't able to because, you know, they had to, there was a fire at the opera and stuff, which I didn't get to go in the opera house, and I'm sure I'm not going to get to now. I could get to go in there today. If I do, I'll just take a peek in there. But one of the things I wanted to address this morning, and I'll let you know what's going to go on with the meeting too. After it gets done and everything, I'll give you an update. One of the things I wanted to address is that, you know, when you're moving to a new city or thinking about moving somewhere, you look up the crime rate. And we've had a couple of the ladies look up, or they have looked up the crime rate for Abbeville. Well, one of the things that I found interesting, and I don't have my other phone around. Well, I'll try to go by memory, which will be devastating, but let's give it a whirl. The crime rate, it was talking about that was, there's only 4,000 and something people in Abbeville. So it was talking about how terrible the crime rate and everything was. You know, it says that for Newport too. But Abbeville is a historical place, and we showed you all the ins and outs of the town square and all of the outside of the town, and where the property's going to be, and all the, you know, how the hospital and different things. Number one, it's manicured beautifully. I'm not saying you can't have crime because it looks pretty, because you can, I'm sure. But I'm not so sure those statistics are very accurate, okay? Because I looked up Morristown, Tennessee, where I have lived my whole life. I'll be 53 in September. I've lived there my whole life. I've never felt unsafe. I've never felt like there's a crime wave or anything, and it was worse than Abbeville, which now we have more people. Abbeville only has, you know, I don't know what we have in Morristown. What do we have? Maybe 500,000? I don't even know if we have 500,000, but way more than Abbeville. They've got 4,000 and something people, almost 5,000 population. So whatever crime in relation to how many people is probably how that's coming up, guys. What I'm going to do, or do my best to do for you today, I'm going to try to get a hold of the police chief talk to him or talk to one of the officers, or maybe the lady at the office, or the gentleman at the office, whoever's there, to try to get some statistics and their point of view of that, some hard, some like facts. Then I also want to talk to, I got to meet Penny, who runs, she has lived there her whole life. Her whole family's lived there their whole lives and stuff. And she has the restaurant called Talk of the Town. Delicious. I can't even express to you how good this food was. Right there beside of the Main Street Coffee Company. We went there every morning and afternoon and got us a coffee. Got a creme brulee. They got gourmet coffees, all that kind of stuff right there in that little town. Had scones and danishes and all kinds of little things there. But at Penny's place, I had spaghetti and meatballs. The best spaghetti I've ever eaten. She had her recipe that she's used for years and that she shared with people for years. She actually showed me how to make my spaghetti to where it won't stick. I always have this problem with it, and she taught that to me. I had broccoli casserole, and I had black-eyed peas with cornbread, and it was delicious. Everybody else's food looked amazing too. They had meatloaf and different things like that. Beautifully decorated. It's so quaint. So the town's just amazing. I was out on the veranda, and I learned what a veranda was. I was out on the veranda of the hotel way up in the morning because I just wanted to go down and just enjoy the night air. It had been really mild temperatures. I went down all by myself, single lady, went down there by myself, curled up on one of the outdoor, the patio furniture and stuff, and just looked at the stars and the moon and enjoyed the air. I was out there alone by myself in the dark. Absolutely no problem. The very first day that I was here and that we had Weta, she was going around with us. Weta has been here her whole entire life. Her family's been here. I mean, there's generations of people. The realtor, she's lived here, lived in Abbeville her whole life. Her parents and her grandparents and everybody, they're all from there. They do not deem this Abbeville unsafe or a crime-ridden place. I'm not saying to not be concerned, and you're just going by, when you're not physically there and get to experience, you have to go by statistics. You have to go by what you read on the internet, right? You have to go by national, graphs and, things like charts and things like that. You have to. There's no other way to do it other than to physically go there, and not everybody is able to do that. A lady that Francine, that I'm not sure. I think I'll post some pictures of her on Facebook, but I've not. She was, she visited. She was there. We saw her yesterday, and we saw her the night before at the Rough House at the hot dog place that I think has been in business since 1932. We had a couple of hot dogs. The guys got, Carson got him a beer, and I got him, Randy and I got water and stuff like that. But Francine was over there. Randy's over there ordering, and she goes, Randy Jones, So she was there, but she sent me a text this morning. I should find my phone and read it to you. But let me just kind of, ad lib. But it was, she said, I've never been in such a calming, wonderful town. Randy and I have spent 5 days there. Every morning was consistent. Now, one of the things that I wanted to share with everybody, and I'm not sure if we got that across in the video or not, but on Sunday, we got there, and I mean, no traffic, nothing was going on. It was just very quiet. Everybody's home or either went to church or whatever it was. But the town square was like, there was nothing going on. Monday morning, there's just only about 2 or 3 restaurants that are open. Now, your regular restaurants are open. Your Hardee's, your Burger King, your Subway, your KFC, all those kind of restaurants are open. But they were talking about more like the town restaurants, like Penny's place, like what was it called? Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting the name of it. The something grill. We went there yesterday. To die for. It was so flipping good. It was the scenery in there. I will try and pop in there today and just show you what it looks like. It looked like the coolest restaurant, pub, kind of, rich in all this, mahogany type wood type bar and stuff like that. It looked like something you'd be in a city. It's a city. Very historical, very rich in all the heritage and all that kind of stuff. But It's just beautiful. All the churches, you know, you throw a rock, you're going to hit a church. It's kind of like Morristown, but this is, Abbeville is way more than that. Beautiful churches, historical churches. People are so kind, so nice. No, you know how some places you'll get such a pushback of people. We told everybody, you know, maybe 200 people might be coming into, we might have a 200 crowd community coming in, you know. Not a bit of pushback. They are so welcoming and they want you here. So if you are considering to come in somewhere with mild temperatures, you know, South Carolina's hot, but it ain't going to be like on, you know, getting close to the water hot. It's just so beautiful. Spring is already here. Now it's going to get a bit cooler. The temperatures are actually kind of mimicking Tennessee, and I was surprised, super surprised, as we went through there, and you might have been too, how much it looked like Tennessee. For some reason, I thought I was going to see way more sand, and I thought that I was going to see way more palm trees and more of a South Carolina look. Looks like Morristown to me. Looks like Tennessee to me. The property, we walked that property the other night. Just stunning. It's beautiful. I mean, it's the forest times the forest times the forest times the forest. Ended up being not 41 acres, but 44 acres. So that was a nice surprise with that, just a little bit more. But the things that border it, I thought was really important that we showed last night is that, you know, this property, there's a beautiful farm on one side, the beautiful manicured apartments that they have, even for their lower income housing. The apartments, they take care of everything so beautifully. The streets are clean. They just have just so much. I've never been somewhere that there's been so many boxes checked off as check, 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 check. Yeah, it looks good. So, you know, I had mentioned that I wanted to try an off-grid house over in Nevada, which is very hard for me to say because I have that lazy Tennessee drawl talk, you know, Nevada. Or Nevada, that's what I say is Nevada, but Nevada, I'm definitely going to have a tiny house here. 100%. I can see myself coming here at least 1 weekend a month. Me and my daughter can come. I can bring friends over here. We can go shopping and stuff. Greenwood's very close because once you wear out the downtown shopping, kind of like Morristown, we have that downtown that I love so much. Then you go on to Greenwood, which is just right up the road. I don't even know if it's 10 miles. I think it's 8 or 10 miles right up the road. But anyway, I want you to know that I'm going to address the crime thing today. I really want to know what the mayor and what the people of the town have to say about that and their reaction, because that's where that's where the rubber meets the road, isn't it? That's with the people that live there. That's who you want to hear from. So let's do that today. Ace needs to go out. We're getting ready to leave Greer. It's going to take me about an hour and a half to get there. Oh, Lord willing, I don't know how in the world that's going to work out. I'm just not good with driving. I'm one of those that never, ever wants to drive. I want to be drove around. I want to be took places. I don't want to know how to get nowhere. But, oh, boy, here I am. You know what I'm saying? My mom always told me, she said, Mandy, you're not the marrying kind. So I was never going to have a husband. Wasn't going to have a husband, keep a husband, none of that stuff. So I better be figuring it out. I better figure out how to drive. Better figure it out. Right, Ace? He's going to be no help today, so maybe a lot like his master. Just saying. But safe travels to Randy. He left this morning. He's on a plane. He's headed to Dallas right now. He'll be going to Dallas, and he will be at the, I don't even know the name of the show this weekend, but it's in San Diego. Somebody put in the comments about the racetrack. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's in a racetrack or if it's close to a racetrack. I don't know. I thought it was close to the beach. I have no idea. This hair is not going to get any better today, so I'm going to complain about it all day. So be looking for that. I'm going to have to stop at the dollar store, get me a toothbrush and some toothpaste. I'm going to have to work that deal out. I don't know once I get on the road, if it's going somewhere, I kind of like to keep going and not stop because I'm scared of everything. You wouldn't think I was scared of all this stuff, all kinds of stuff, but I sure am. I don't know. But I'll figure it out today. I'm a single woman in the world. I can figure it out. Can't we, Ace? Zero help. But anyway, I'm getting ready to leave the hotel. I will keep you updated of where I'm going, what's going on, and be looking forward to those interviews. Pray for my hair. Pray for safe travels that I make it there, and and we will see a very exciting meeting with the mayor and the city planner and everyone, possibly codes person I think is going to be there too, which and maybe the fire I don't know, all kinds of people is going to be there. I have a whole list of questions that Randy and I went over. I'm going to record the meeting because I have a terrible memory, can't remember anything. If Randy is anywhere to where in between flights that I can FaceTime him to be included in the meeting, I'm definitely going to do that too. Also talked to Tom, he had just called us a little bit ago and touched base with him, kind of informed him of everything that's going on. I'm going to send him a list of the questions as well, see if he can come up with any more that maybe we've missed or that we didn't go over. So we're just trying to cover all the bases for everyone. This is going to be one honey of a place to be at. I absolutely adore it here. It's, oh, and we got the contract come through in my email and Randy's email this morning. I've got to graze over it, so I have to look through that, see how it all looks, because we're getting ready to seal the deal. So you're interested, Tim is ready. Tim Lowe is heading all of the sales. We're probably going to add on a couple of more people for sales to get things going, just to help with sales coming in, to help them with phone calls and contracts and information and everything. We're going to keep you as updated as possible. Randy had even made a great suggestion of him or us alternating, coming out here weekly. So next week I will be out of town, won't be able to come, but Randy will be here next week. So he'll be doing a video from Abbeville next week. I will probably come the next week and do a video and interview more people and show you more of the town and more, maybe even go up to Greenwood, kind of show you what Greenwood has to offer. But Abbeville had way more to offer than what I ever thought. It was just way more than I expected. And I can't tell you how excited I am today to go through the shops. I hope I get to go in the shops and video those and show you, because I only get to buy 2 things. I walked into the store, saw 2 items, put them on the counter immediately, went back, and Randy was already hollering, "Amanda, come on, let's go. And I didn't get to shop at all, like zero at all. If he don't want to do it, we ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He's a man with a mission. You know what I'm saying? Those kind. So and I like to work too, but my God, I gotta have something, a little something to take home. But anyway, so I'm going to try and work that out today since he's not here. When the cat's away, the mice will play. So, and this mouse is going to play. So, all right. Well, we will see you later. Ace is done ready for the door, and I'm heading out. And I will see you back soon.